Welcome to My Yarn Spun Life. This is Lizzie, your host. Okay, this is kind of a health update, and I will get to what I made in the last month. Some of the stuff. This one I want to take with me to give them to my nieces. Anyways, we went up to my sister-in-law for Christmas. I think we were there December 26th and 27th. Now we came home, and then 30th of December, I noticed my lungs really felt tight. Like I just sitting there. It was weird. And the 31st, I decided I'm going to urgent care rather than going to the ER later. And since New Year's was coming, I knew nothing was open. So I went, and they did the test, but she said, you might not be far enough along, so they did the long-term test instead of the 15-minute test. Well, then she gave me steroids for my lungs and stuff to get it loosened. Well, I was kind of running a little bit of fever, and my oxygen was kind of low. And since I have oxygen to sleep with, she said, if you need it, use it during the day. So I came home. Then Sunday, I logged into my chart. And the thing, I don't really want to say it here, but the thing it said was detected. Well, Monday they called me to confirm it. And then by that time, Dewey was a little bit warm, running fever and stuff. So when they called, I said, can I get telehealth for Dewey? Because, he has diabetes and everything else. So they did, and they prescribed him antibiotics and some other stuff. But so yeah, I had that other video what I made for Christmas. I had recorded before I went up, but when we got home, we didn't really get sick. Well, we got sick. It felt like Dewey said, it felt like a bad cold. And there were times that I just didn't feel. I would pick up crocheting. I'd crochet a couple stitches, and I'm like, nope. Just that going back and forth, just, a little bit, it would make me dizzy. I just couldn't do it. And I felt dizzy quite a bit. So I didn't even feel like crocheting. And so I just needed to edit that video, and I didn't even feel like doing that until I did it. So, anyways, we're over it. And then beginning of this month, the 3rd, we got an ice storm. They were calling for an ice storm, but you know how sometimes it is, they say that the storm is coming, and then nothing much amounts to it. Yeah, this was a big. We got more snow, more ice than anything. And we lost electric from like 10:30 till 2 something. They got it going, and it then stayed on. It flickered a few times, but poor Mom, they lost their electric, and they were out of electric for 24 hours. They came back on for a couple hours. Then we went off for another 4 hours, something like that. So, yeah. But before that, in January, we got snow, quite a bit of snow before the ice storm came. And I couldn't get out. I one time went out and looked down the lane. I'm like, no, I'm not even going to try it. But at the same time, the car battery, I know last year I was having problems. This year, when it got cold, it zapped the battery. And I didn't put this, anyways, my cousin Dave, he came down, he was a couple hours away. He came down with his four-wheeler. He had a blade on it. And he plowed our lane out. And he went and got me a new battery. I found out that battery, it was 5 years old. No wonder it was going dead. And after we changed the battery, I noticed the dome light in the car, it would sometimes flicker, it would be real dim, and sometimes it would go out. Well, after we've changed the battery, it's nice and bright. So I didn't put that two and two together. But they say 3 to 5 years. So last year I was having problems with it. I likely should have got it last year. This year it would have been, I wouldn't have the problems. But yeah, Laura came and jumped me at least twice. And the one time I had to go out, I had to pick up or something. And so she was staying away from me, and it was, yeah. Anyways, so I am very thankful for my cousin for coming and helping me with that stuff. I don't know if I doubt he ever watches this, but anyways. Now, to crocheting. I decided to make a pretty mini cardigan for my nieces, but I did it my way. I did it in basket weave. Well, this is what I was making for Jessie. It was supposed to be 10 inches from down here. Well, I measured this, and that is 2 inches. But I didn't realize I have a ridge here. So when I was finished, I'm like, that's 8 inches. So I probably will frog this, because this is just, I start over with her. So this is what I finished. I just finished this yesterday. And I don't know how it will fit. I will post it on Instagram, which to subscribe, follow me on Instagram. I will put this on Instagram. And yeah, it's I don't know how it will fit, but I shall see it. And then Amy, I made one for her. But this worked out for her. It's a little longer than it was supposed to be, but I'm like, she'll grow into it if it's not that great much of a deal. Now I'm also making a hat for Jessie, and I might make one for Amy, but I made a hat for me with a purple, so I'm running low on purple. So I might not have it in the hat. I'm not sure about how I would do that, but yeah. And I've been making another hat. I haven't finished yet. Oh, next time I'll show you the hats that I knitted. But that will be for the next time. So, I've got to run. I'm going to go see Miriam and Girlies and Mom and Laura. I haven't seen them for quite a while. Actually, I saw Laura the other night, but with being sick, I didn't want to, of course, give it to them. And just being snowed in and iced in is not fun. So, yeah. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. All of it, MyYarnSpunLife. And subscribe. And thank you for subscribing if you have. And I know I'm not much of a numbers person, but I am kind of. But I've reached 150 subscribers last time I looked on YouTube. So thank you. So, yeah, I'm still planning on going live when I reach 200 for the first time. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching and talk to you later. Bye.